The next scripture we're going to read is Revelation chapter 2, and it's the D section, where it says, "And the dragon gave the beast its power and its throne and great authority." End quote. So, the dragon is Satan, and the beast is symbolically representing a government. So, it's saying in Revelation, in symbolic signs, how Satan will give his great power and authority to a certain government on earth. Well, that is just an example taste of how you can read Revelation, and when you understand the symbolic meanings behind what you're reading, it's an underlying message that can be spiritually comprehended from people that's reading it from a spiritual perspective. Now, this is just a side point right here to add on. Can Satan actually give the power and authority to anyone or nation he wants to? Well, at Matthew chapter 4, that's again Matthew chapter 4, verses 8 through 9, it shows how Satan can give his power and authority to who he wants to. And also at 1 John chapter 5, verse 19, it says how the whole world is in the power of one evil one. Now, who's to say that this evil one is Satan? There's something I'm doing here. I'm tying these points together to show that how it says the dragon can give the beast power. I'm showing how it's possible, how Satan has that ability to do that. And the first scripture was Matthew 4, chapter 4, verse 8 through 9. And the second scripture was 1 John chapter 5, verse 19, which says how the whole world is under the power of one evil one. And the next scripture is at John chapter 14, verse 30. Again, that's John chapter 14, verse 30, where Jesus points out how there is one ultimate ruler of this world. And he's not talking about God. He's talking about Satan, the one who was coming to get him and kill him. Okay, the next scripture that points out how Satan is this one that's the ruler of the world, it says at Revelation chapter 12, verse 9, how Satan is misleading the entire world. And also Revelation chapter 12, verse 9 points out how one of Satan's name one of Satan's title names is dragon, which makes reference to Satan. And another scripture is at Revelation chapter 13, verse 4, which says how the world worshiped the dragon because the dragon gave its authority to the wild beasts. Now, someone may say, so I'm going to say in quote first. Now, someone could say, hey, it says the world worshiped the dragon. But what's that got to do with the beast? Well, I'm going to break down how Satan is being worshipped. Hold up, I messed up. I'm going to cut this video and I'm going to start over on the other one. I messed up.